Hey, all y'all. Hold on one sec.
Sorry about that. We put the wrong time.
Hey, you guys. How are you? Let me see. Could you hear me okay? Let me know if you can hear me. Uh, I don't know. My earbuds aren't connected. My earbuds aren't connected. They're not connected. Hello, let me know if you can hear me. Okay, perfect. All right. So imagine this. My client's late. I have a live client for you right now. I think she was born late. Let's see what her excuse is. It's going to be traffic. That is okay. So today I'm supposed to have a live model for you and she will be on her way, but we could chat about some stuff. I'm so sorry. Oh, Eric put the wrong time. It is supposed to be 3:30, but he put 3. It doesn't matter. I'm here. It'd be worse if I wasn't here, right? So how many of you guys were on our Twitch today? Can you text her and see how far she is? Because I want to start now. I just didn't want to start my live yet. So let's see. I think she's pulling up. I'm pretty sure she's going to come in with fire behind her. Yeah, I can hear my dogs barking because I'm doing it in my studio at my house. How are you guys? Let's say, yay, live. Yep, she'll be here in just a minute. I want to do her full nails live with you guys. I'll have Eric grab me my light. I'll stay sitting here completely stay, and I'll put my rubber band on. How was your day today? Mine was pretty fabulous but busy. I started Twitch or podcast at 7:30. It was a beautiful morning. Went and did clients. I wish I could show you my phone right now. I'm live on my phone. I would show you what nails I did on my hairdresser. Thank you. Put this right here for her. Right. Um so anyways, it was my first time doing her nails. She's been with her nail girl forever, and something happened to where she's like, you know what? I've been looking at your page, and I kind of want some some new nails. So, anyways, I did her nails, and they came out so pretty. So I'll have to show you a picture of them, and I'll post them tonight. Is she here? No, this is crazy. Okay, it is okay. I should just show them some new stuff. Let me show you some new colors I got in really quick. Hold on one second. I'm so sorry. I should tell her 30 minutes earlier so that way she shows up on time. No worries. I want to show him these new I would tell you to get them for me, but I was going through them and they're not all organized right now. So, oh, you know what I got in stock? I'm going to show him these new. Yeah, I know what I'm going to show him. Yeah, I could hear her now. Our dogs are like, she's here. I got some new magnetics, but I'm going to use them in one of our Las Vegas lives. Sorry, guys. There's 21 of you on here. And, huh? It doesn't matter. Okay, there you go. So let's see. So anyways, I'll show you what colors I'm going to use for one of my videos. I just got them in. They are, I'm not going to use them on her. She wants nude today, but her nails are some of the most challenging nails you'll ever do. So that's why I wanted her to come in here. But these are some of my new magnetics. Some are very glittery and some aren't, but you'll see me work with some of these. Those are kind of a little pricey, Kukoistas, but their stuff is really good. How's it going? Okay. All right. So let me push back your cuticle. Um, Probably a bad idea. That's okay. It's all right. Just go ahead. Okay, let me see your hand. Okay. So let's check out her nails really quick. You're on a roller. So if you want to roll your chair, you can. Usually I don't have my clients on a roller, but just because. Okay, so her nails are grown out about 3 weeks, maybe 3.5. She has the kind of nails where the cuticle sticks on and grows out. So it just grows out like that. She's been like that forever. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to push back her cuticle, but just to the point where it's comfortable for her, just kind of push it back. But I am not trying to take off the cuticle on her fingernail. I'm just pushing back all the protein growth and pterygium. So go ahead and put it back. Come right here. Okay, so see right here when I do this, I'm not digging in, but this little corner is designed to kind of flake up your sides. I wonder if I should, I don't know if I got hot because I was nervous because we were late, or if I'm hot because I'm hot. It's all good. Okay, so I'm going to push this back. So her nails take me like seriously 25 to 30 minutes longer than an average person, but I'm going to kind of roll how I usually do. I was going kind of slow to show you how you could take it off slow. When I go fast, it probably looks like I'm hurting her, but I'm not. So I kind of just push it back. I'm going to put this light a little closer so I could have a little more light here. I thought it was good there, but I want it closer. Hold on. Perfect. That looks a lot better. Get it over tap it. All right. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, so here I go. I'm going to roll with it. This, you could see a lot of protein growth. Okay. Shoot questions out. Eric could answer them, but he could also ask me. So, whatever you guys are thinking right now, go ahead and push them back. So this is I do this on everybody. Do not skip this step. What this does is allow you to check out every nail. I'm assessing it. Usually they're talking to me and I'm just looking at their sidewalls and everywhere to see if they have any cracks. Is product missing? Did they pick? Anything like that. But usually my clients are pretty dang good. So, okay, so push these all back. And then see how important it is to use this in the corner. Very important. It helps you to where I'll probably do like 3 passes on the corner. When you do this and you see a lot of white like this, 1 pass is not enough. You're going to have lifting, either a lot of lifting or hairline lifting, because what you're doing, even though you're prepping it with a 150 grit, you're going on top of the skin. You may have removed the skin the first pass, and the second pass will prep her fingernail. So don't skip this step. This is part of your perfect bond. Okay, your polish wore very well. This was that one of the new light elegance was. Look at nothing wearing off, nothing. Very, very nice. And then I did a top coat of Cocois. Huh? Yeah, that was super pretty, but I bet you're over it. So she wants she wants some sort of nude. If you feel uncomfortable at any point, let me know because I usually don't hurt you, but just in case. Alrighty, so I'm going to show you a few things. Look at her nails sideways. See how they start humping and growing down? I did do look at that one's pretty crazy. Wow, like an eagle. But it's all good though. They come out so pretty at the end. But I used her for one hand a couple lives back, but I wanted to do it as a full so you could see how I roll with it. And there's a couple different ways I do her nails. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tack them probably a little bit underneath. See here, I'll probably tack them a little underneath, but my goal is to rebalance her nail and build this part thicker. So after I build it, you'll see what I do. Okay. So I showed you, you could go back and watch the other one. I did it a little different than I did this time, that I'm going to do this time, and both are accurate. And you know me, I always change up things, but it just depends on what I want to do. Okay. So now I'm going to be kind of all over the place a little. So I am going to I'm gonna move my stuff over a little. I'm going to put on 12,000 RPM. Okay. people could tell it's your hand. They said, hi, Auntie. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do here is kind of straighten these. So see this right here? I'm going to kind of bring it up a little, bring it way up a little. So this is going to kind of help me with the hook a little. Okay, so then I'm going to come under. I'm going to tack her underneath a little. And I'm using my safety bit for this because I'm really going to go through it at the end. So Eric, I'm going to go for this if I'm not centered. And she's sideways because I work with her pointing towards my right hand. I do not have my client like this. My shoulders would be jacked. I know it looks good on the video, but I'm being realistic how I work in salon. Okay. Move your fingers up so they can see. Thank you. I usually have you move it up so I can see too. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is remove the colors. So I use a circular motion. I'll go a little fast on this one and go slower on my next one. But do you see my left hand helps my right hand? I got to stay in this narrow frame. And you want them a little shorter, right? Okay, so I'll come in through here, here. Okay, and this is the one that started to crack some here. So I'll show you how I'll mend them, okay? So now I'll go a little slower. I'm utilizing all the zones of my bit. So 1, 2, and 3, and I'm not keeping it in the same spot. So I'm gonna go a little slower. These are 1 to 3, 1 to 3, 1 to 3. So I'm hitting 2. So it's a 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. See how I kind of go and bring it up a little? Okay, so I'm going a little slow on there so you can see that I'm gonna come in, no pressure, just let the bit do the work for you and shorten them up. Do I have rose colored glasses on? I do. I'm gonna switch to my clear. I'm like, why does it look dark in here? Now it looks bright. But I had my rose colored glasses on right here, wherever they're at, and I'm gonna switch them to clear. Getting old is not easy, but some people have to wear these at a young age, so I can't complain. I just started wearing them for 3 years. Okay, so now I'll move faster. And she will tell me if she feels anything, but she's not going to because I'm not putting any pressure. It's the technique I'm using. Now, when I trained with Vanessa, Nails by Nessa last Friday, she learned this technique and all my nails came down really fast. And my client has really high arches, so she really doesn't have a lot of product on. It may look like she does from the side, but her arches are so naturally high that there's that fine line that you could put too much and they look like jelly beans or really thick nails, or that fine line of them breaking. So it's kind of that sweet spot. Like seriously, I'll show you this way. You could see there. You could see how high her natural arch is. See how thin it is on the free edge? But look at how big her arch is. So it looks like there's a ton of product, but there isn't. Okay, I think I need, babe, will you do me a favor for me? Will you move this over an inch to my left? Because I can't go on the floor or there on the table. I'm comfortable here, so I'll try you where. Come this way to your right and my left. Um, the whole thing. Like just pick it up. Sorry, babe, and just a inch. That's perfect. Thank you. Dang, I need more assistance more often. Just good teamwork, babe. Okay. So let's get this off. Okay, so now that I told you what I'm going, the positions I'm going through, I'm gonna jam, okay? Shoot the questions. If there's any interesting ones, let me know, babe. How's our vibe tribe doing? If you're happy I'm doing a live client, let me know by pressing the like button and tell me 100%. Okay, thank you for subscribing. Also, our community is growing. I've been really enjoying coming on here and showing you real life scenarios. I love it so much. Okay, let me shorten this a little. Do you have your phone? Okay. Oh, do you have it on here? Oh, yeah. Okay. Let me check out your link real quick. That's a little longer. Oh, hold on. I gotta stay in frame. Uh, no, it's not your fault. It's mine. I gotta peek at it. Eric's gotta keep me on point. Okay, let me see the other hand. Okay. So now I'm going to zoom out a tad bit so I can stay more in frame. Take a little. Yeah, I'll just shorten them all at once and send them through. Sometimes when I do it all at once, it's kind of nice to like I'm in a rhythm and then they're really all the same length. Wow, your nails grew out very nice. Very, very nice. So how many of you take off your polish pretty quick like this? If you're doing this number, you're going to be there forever. If you do a circular motion, see how much comes off. So I'll give you that example again on the next one. So if you do this, look how long this takes. And you tend to divot and kind of go too deep. This keeps like an even pressure. So it's just like a technique to in a little circular motion. See how much I have off already? Try it on yourself if you're nervous. Don't put any pressure. The e-file has the perfect amount of pressure on it. So how about those e-files on sale for 250? What? This is a real I like the weight of this one because it sits perfect, and it's a perfect weight to where I don't have to put any pressure, it just takes it off for me. I know the little travel one we have, the black one, I always feel the need to put pressure with that. I rather have a slight weight, but this isn't heavy, it's just perfect in the hand. So again, I'm not putting any pressure, I am just letting the bit take the work off for me. So I'm doing the same thing I did on the other, but I'm doing it after I had filed everything off. Yeah, I did it before on the other. Doesn't matter. It just matters that you cover every ground before you start your next steps. Okay. So they're asking, how do you know when you're getting closer to the base? It has a little bit of a different color. Let me dust this off for you so you can see. I would suggest if it's really challenging for you, put 2 coats of base and then you'll really know. But do you see the difference right here? Like and her nails get white marks on it. Remember I told you guys that? They get like little white marks. They're actually pretty good right now. I see it's yeah, they still have some. So you just have to make sure that you still have that cloudiness next to that part that you could tell like the natural nails on. But a tip to you would be using concealer pink or concealer pink as a base. Then when you if you see that color disappear, you know her natural nails right there. But you don't have to take it all the way off. Okay, you don't. I never take it all the way off unless it wants to come on. So I could show you sideways how much product she has on. So let me get closer with this. She it looks like she has a lot, but she doesn't 'cause she has a high arch. She literally has like about that little part right here, like that much product only. Most people I don't even take off that much when I do a rebalance, but she has that natural high arch. So one of the most challenging you'll do, and I find when people have nails like this, what happens is people tend to chunk out their nails and they get really thin, like really thin. So just if you work on a client that has high arch, Young Nose has amazing pink concealer base and peach. Is carbide better than tungsten? To me, it is. It's my personal opinion. Somebody may like the other. I don't like ceramic as much either. Personally, not just because I'm a Young Nails educator and have been for years. I love her a bit. I mean, I know that Erica's used to, a long time ago would make our bits, but now they come from somewhere else and they tend to. Erica's a great bit. I'm not dissing anything, but I feel like these last me so long. I don't know if it. the best metals, Germany and from Vietnam. And I feel like I think this might be. Don't mark my words. That's one thing I need to know because I know a lot about young metals, but I don't know material this is. But it might be Vietnam. I don't know. Let me see. But it's a great metal, and it really, really lasts a long time. I'm gonna go ahead and shorten this one first because it's at the perfect angle. It's- Okay, so let's get this off. And you could film me working on you, but it doesn't hurt, and you just film me working on you, right? Yeah. So your client, it's interesting to watch them watch you work. Like I said, I worked on my hairdresser for the first time today, and she's like, I've never seen that bit before. I've never seen that bit before. I can't believe how fast you file. I'm like, if you just get comfortable with what your techniques you're doing. I'm gonna look this way because I want to see where. Okay, it's more on this side. I looked at it client profile because it was leaning to one side. I could tell you filed it, but that's okay. And it's also notched, look. But that's okay because that's going to be really good for an example for you guys. Put your finger straight up for me. Okay, so I'm going to come right here and file some of this off. Make sure I'm in frame. Okay. So I'm not going to clean them perfect right now. All I'm going to do is just take that little hook out at the free edge. Okay. So now this little thing gets full fast on me. So I'm going to turn it off really quick. Move your hand back. I'll put it on this. Okay, thank you. So I'm just gonna do this. This is so satisfying. Boom, right? And then I will fold this and I'll go to my next bit. Put this back on. I turned it all the way off because I didn't want it beeping at me. This one beep beep every time I take it off. But that's cool though, because it's letting you know that it's not on right. So that's a great feature on it. If you notice, I put this sideways. The reason why it's easier for my hand here, I'm ergonomically, it makes my wrist go like this. But if I have it like this, see how straight my wrist can be? So if you're having issues using a desktop one and your wrists are hurting, put it sideways. If you're left-handed, put it the other way. Okay. Just wherever handed you are, you could go in sideways with it flat. So I'm going into my medium arbor band. Are you happy you're getting your nails done? No, I'm happy to do them. So I'm going to go to 5,000 RPM. Okay. Now I'm going to show you something. See, how many of you guys would leave this and just prep and fill over it or make it lighter, which I would hate to leave with a lighter nail. I'm going to show you what I do to all my clients when they have this on the side of their nail is I notch it out like this. The reason why you do that, you're going to have all this product right there where the negative space is holding on really hard. If you build it up a little, you're still going to have that nail that does this when you're typing and doing stuff. I guarantee you they're going to come back with it cracked or broken the next time. So what if it's up here on the nail bed? Then what I do is I just come in really close and I usually cut off the entire nail and try to bring it in as far as I can here. So I could bring my product a hairline out further than her nail goes and then bring it in. Okay, I hope that makes sense. If you're new to nails, it may not, but eventually when you get there, you'll be like, oh yeah, I remember she said that. So I'm going to butt this up against her cuticle. So I'm parallel ride, parallel ride, parallel ride. So what I do is I go right back behind where I stopped so I could do a clean sweep. Then I'm going to prep on the rest. Mhm. So one time I need to do a dimension on you with this because dimensions are very challenging with nails like this. But today we're doing it's a new color you wanted. But I'll use it as a model again. Okay, from the free edge. What do I do when the nail separates from the free edge? I come underneath and I e-file it this way first, but with a carbide, okay? I like to use my X-cut, but you could use your safety if you want, if it goes back far enough. But your best bet is to move the nail till it's not lifting anymore, and then coming back on top and shaping. If it's lifting all the way back right here, you're gonna have to cut off the nail because that means it's gonna lift even up on here. And I know you know what I'm talking about because it's probably happened before. And I have one client where her nail beds are super dry, and for some reason she never wants to wear her oil. I even give it to her. So she has brittle nails. So what I do with her is I go straight in with my X cut at the beginning, and I go straight to the back, and I come towards me, just get it out. And that way, I don't have that issue with her. I've taught myself a lot of things because that's not something that's typically taught in like nail school, of course, or even watching somebody educate because it's usually on a training hand or somebody has pretty hands that they're working on. This is real life right there. This is what half of our clientele are going to be nail biters and jacked up nails where their ski slope or they're thin. They come to us so their nails look straight and nice and like they grow pretty nice, right? So our job isn't a cookie cutter job. It may work for 40% of your clientele, but the other 60, you're going to have to pull out some tricks. And you'll think, oh my gosh, like I do the same thing to so and so that I do to her, and her nails never lift. What am I doing? You could always ask me, I'll help you. There's a number of things that could cause it. Okay. But remember, oil helps the nail to adhere better because you're putting back in the nutrients that we're taking out when we swipe, right? And when they're in the element. I'm telling you right now, Vegas is the driest I've ever felt it. When I moved here, like it was monsoon season for like the past 3 years. It's been beautiful. This year, I'm like, why is my nose big? Or why? I'm like adjusting with humidifiers in my house and stuff. It's very different. And I notice a difference in my nails. So I constantly am putting on lotion and I'm constantly oiling my cuticles. These look pretty good. Okay, let's see here. How are you guys doing? Are you enjoying it so far? Let me go a little bit out so I could stay in frame. Okay, butt it up. Am I putting pressure on her? I am not. I'm making contacts, and my right hand's job is to do this, and my left hand is to maneuver her. If I don't, my left hand doesn't help me, I'm going to be going up and down. My shoulder's going to be stiff. I moved my client even like this so I could see down the sidewall of her nail. I moved her. So, and look at the, that's kind of an interesting way to hold a finger. But this way, you guys are seeing what I see. I could come straight up and tighten it really, really tight. Okay. And I could get in that corner better. Okay, next tab, please. Thank you. Put your elbow out a little more. Thank you. Are you comfortable? I'm doing a little circular motion because she still has color. Remember, you don't have to get all the color off. See how that's there? With your carbide bit, you'll notch out her nails and you'll thin them out to your carbide, get as much off that will come off with your carbide, and then come up in with your arbor band and it will take off the rest. Never come in with your arbor band and remove all the color. You're going to burn her because it doesn't kind of grind in like a carbide. It's made to refine or prep a nail, not to take down bulk. So it'll feel like you're trying to start a fire on her nail. So you'll never see me remove all my gel polish with this. I just get my remnants. See how I have a little bit more there? Boom, boom. And then she has a little bit right there. See how it flaked off? So if you see, okay, because she has white marks, and actually your white marks aren't bad. Sometimes they are really bad. And it could look like a lift, but it's not. It's that. Whatever you're taking, keep taking. Oh, cool. That's good for you. Okay. Go around the cuticle area. So see how it's cleaning it, but it's not as clean as I want, but it's pushing it back for me. So already, some of you who watch me work, I would have their product off already. There's just a little bit of extra stuff we're doing. And this is so valuable. And it's going to remain on my page. So when you get a client like this, look up the video, the live, and watch it again. You'll learn something every time you watch it. It's funny because when I do that, I'm like, oh, I didn't hear him say that. Like, especially back in the day when I was just trying to figure out all these maneuvers. But when you take a class, you retain 25% of that 100% class. And it's just because it's a lot of information. So basically, this is your online class that you get to watch as many times as you would like. Look at my little nails. They're so cute, but I'm ready for them to be long because I can't pick up anything. It's kind of like to my other auntie, these would be long. Okay. So why am I going over it? Because there's still a little product, but it's not burning her. I'm going over where there's product, okay? Okay, it looks good now. So let me turn this off. I'm gonna empty this out really quick. Scoot backwards. There you go. Let me empty this out because it fills up so fast. All righty, so I'll be ready for when I'm ready to file your nails. Let's put this to the side. Let me get rid of this. So these are hands down towels. They're very, very nice. Gemini Cosmetics sells them. Use MJ15 to get your coat off. Ooh, make sure I made the trash. Perfect. Okay, so I normally don't dust off her nails, but I'm going to dust them off so you could see like kind of what they look like. Now, she has a lot of cuticle, but there's no way I am going to cut off her cuticle right now, trim it. My bits will do most of the work for me. So, let me go a little closer. Sorry about that. I'm going to take this off and I'm going to do an extra step on her. I don't do this on all my clients, but I do it on, where are my bits? These, oh, they're right in front of my face. So I do them on, look how cute this little dish is. We had a giveaway today. We give away a different one, but it's so cute. Um, I'm going to go into an extra bit, the square bit, or you could go, let's use two of them, or you could use the medium cross cut. So this was our first cuticle bit we had. Let me put these in here so I know exactly what I, there we go. So this one is the same material as this. It's just bigger, right? So I'll use them both so you could see what I mean about it. This will cover a lot of ground. Oh wait, I have it on like 2. That's not gonna work. Okay, put it on 5,000. Come here. Now watch how much this gets off. And it will actually push back her cuticle. And the reason why I'm not using my dust extractor is so you could see how I get close. She's a little light there, so I'm gonna kind of shape that up. Okay, so see how it lifted up her cuticle for me? Let's look at it sideways, please. Thank you. Can you see? Let me zoom in. Sorry about that. So see how it lifted it up? Leave it up like this because it's a perfect to apply everything. So let me do this really close so you could see. I kind of come right here. See my sidewall, how clean I got it? I actually love this bit too, equally as much. But if she doesn't have deep sidewalls. If she had deep sidewalls, definitely you need this. But I use them both. So in the last video, I used this one. So let's just use this so you could see how it works. And I really like it if somebody has a lot of cuticle and I'm writing it flat on her nail, parallel, flat. It may look like I'm carving in, but her nail's concave. So I have to go parallel with her nail. So right here, see how dry it is? So I'm not putting any pressure. All I'm doing is writing it. Look how much is coming off now. I'm okay in frame. Looks like I am. Okay. Now this used to be my cuticle bit for years. And I just started using it again. I use both of them. But do you see how nice? Can I see your other hand? I'm going to show them something. I could go a little closer here. Oh, so satisfying. Yes. So I saw a little white there. Okay, I'm going to show you guys a comparison. So see her cuticle work here. This is where most people would stop. She's That's as close as the arbor band could get. Check out this one. Okay, could you turn them both sideways, kind of like this? Now let me get frame. See how clean and how it's her cuticle sticking up, but all her nails exposed? This one's kind of not. So you'll get lifting with this. Okay. This is a perfect prep right here, a perfect prep. So I'm going to come right here so you can see close. Then I'm going to zoom out on the other ones. So right here, your nails are a little stressed out, but not much. Just a little. Your nails grow really fast too. Okay, so see how it goes back a little more? She has a little bit of cuticle there, so I went back over it. I am not putting any pressure. I am just letting it turn and do the work for me, okay? That looks so good. Okay, so let me right here, I need to get a little closer. Do not put pressure, they will feel it, okay? Move that over. Let's do this one. Okay, so now I'm going to move how I move in salon. Okay, so I'm going to zoom out so you could watch how I would work and how fast I would work, like comfortably. So I'll come right here. Write it, write it, write it. And when I say write it, I start it, stop, go right behind where I stopped, write it, go right behind where I stopped and write it. Okay. Let's come right here. Go write it, go, write it, go, write it, go, write it, go. It actually is so satisfying. No, okay. Eric just asked me a question someone asked. So you don't have to grind out this cuticle, do cuticle work, or trim them before. No, do not do that because you're going to make them bleed. When you still have to file your product you put on, you have to hand file the shape. If a bit accidentally barely touches, and a lot of times my bit will touch, but it doesn't hurt. Like when if I like go over it or something, if you nip them perfect, you're gonna be sorry because you're gonna be blood sisters with her or you're gonna make her bleed. 9 times out of 10, you're going to do it. I'm talking from experience. It just needs to be out of the way. So you're gonna watch this to the end. If for some reason not, well, fast forward it and watch it to the end and see how I work. But this is exactly what I do. And I'm telling you, I am 100% successful with people with nails like this. You saw she had 0 lifting. She had a few cracks, but also she should have had her nails done a week ago, so they grew a lot. So it's fine. I could repair everything that is going on here. Okay. So you're gonna see I'm not cutting them. This is the medium cross cut. Let me see. Okay, it's right here. This is brand new and I just ordered more. So here it is. Let me see if there's not a glare. It's by Young Nails. It's a large barrel cross cut medium. Do not get coarse and do not get fine. I don't think we sell fine, but coarse is too coarse for this. Okay. Coarse is great for like feet or calluses. I use that like around the toes if they're hard or if I do a dry pedicure and a gel toe. This is so good, you guys. It gets in there and just like cleans it all up perfect. So my clients end up getting pedicures, like a pedicure 1 to 3 times a year because their feet always look pedicured. So it's a diamond bit. So you could use it and it's a 150. Okay. The course is 100 grit. It's too coarse. You need to use the 150. Okay. The best bit ever. One of them. Okay. So I dusted off all her hands, all her fingers, and I'm going to go into swipe. Do not skip this either. Okay. So I'll do twice this way towards me. Let me get a little bit more. Now her nail's gonna look super dry, her skin and everything, and this is where my clients are like, "Oh my gosh." I tell them I'm changing the pH balance so your nails wear great. I will put back the nutrients in the end with some rose oil or your oil of preference, right? So, if you feel like the cuticles are burly, let me get really close because they are, but you don't want them in your way of application, right? So you could just push them up if they're in your way. Just push them up. It doesn't hurt her. Hers are good though, but like if there's something, get it and just push it up. You're fine. Does that make sense? Any questions at all? Okay, now the best protein bond. I don't care what product you use. This will help you with retention on any product line. I mean, I kind of care what you use, but okay, you see that negative space right there that I took out? You'll see how I'm going to fix it. The word grind sounds crazy. What did she say? What did they say, babe? I just looked up and saw something. Oh, grind it down? Yeah, grinding sounds like you're getting screws and dirt and, dirt, I mean, wood. Grind that shit out. But you know what? I've watched people do nails that are grinding with the bit, and I'm like, "Stop. Oh my god." So, actually, my hairdresser's nails were grinded. That'd be a perfect word for him. I should have took a picture of before, but I don't like to really embarrass him. But I'm like, okay, Jill likes a healthy nail, but she has beautiful nail bed, so she'll be fine. But she's like, it was a great experience for her and me. And she works with a lot of high-end hairdressers too. So look out, baby. You'll be getting some more clients too. We're almost 100% full with clients, so can't complain. Then we come here and share with everybody here. I love it so much. If you're liking this, please let me know. You guys smash the like button. Let- Help us get to, let's do 85. I want to get to 85, not 75. Please, it'll be amazing. If I'm worth your time, do it. Okay, so now I'm going into Synergy Base Gel, okay? Synergy Base. I'm going to get my tile. Let me get a brush. I have 3 brushes here. Which one do I want to use? I think I like this one. So I didn't bring any tube gels. Here I cleaned out everything and I took them to the salon just to like take inventory of everything. And I have all gels in the pot today. So this is going to be fun. I'm doing everything a little different. And I wanted to. Let me get my forms. I need forms, I believe, on 2 nails. So I'm going to zoom out here a little. Remember how I do this? I touch it here, touch it here. If the sticky's here, some people do it opposite. I think Karen does it opposite. It's fine. But when you do a tight shape, if you have this and you're trying to pinch it there, it's not going to stay pinched perfect if you're doing like a really tight, tight pinch or a stiletto. So you're better off having all sticky. Okay, I'm working on a person, so I tear off the back. And I don't care if this is on straight, I'm going to put it on crooked. Now, this is a great tip. If I put it on straight, see that negative space on the side? Let me go here. It's going to go under her nail. As it is, it may slightly. See how tight it fits it right here? I'm only going to repair her side. This is a huge tip, you guys. So it's going to look funny. Look at her. It's all good. Don't worry. So I'm going to use, do I have some? I'm going to use Clear Sculptor. So I have my older Clear Sculptor here. It's almost empty. So this is really thick. Okay, see this right here? So I'm going to go ahead and just take care of this really quick. Boom. Okay, I'm going to wipe some of it off. Let's kind of come out like this. Make sure it goes up to the side. And then come right here. I love Clear Sculptor for this in the pot because it stays right where I put it and doesn't create any thickness. Can you see that on camera? Can you see it glisten? So you know where I can't really, my camera's a little high, but you could see exactly where the product is. So I'm going to keep holding it and I'm going to flash set it. Oh this light said goodbye. I have 2. This one's on my link tree. It's exactly like the Young Now one. So if they don't have them anymore, same brand. Oh yeah, pretty good. You can see it. You'll see it when I take off the form. Okay. So let me put a base coat on all these. Mm. This also is where Amber, my hairdresser, said, "Oh my God, you're moving so fast." It's so funny the feedback because I'm not, my clients are used to me already and some just don't say anything, but she was sharing all the things. So you guys were all a step ahead already with all these techniques. Okay, go ahead and go under. Hold on. It's on 15. I'm going to put it on 30. Okay. So I think I had to put one on here. I just got to look again and see. I think it's your thumb. Yeah. Very little notch now that I shortened it, but you still have to put a form. I like my clients' nails close to perfect. Nothing's perfect, but I want them to look like they are from a little distance anyway. Okay. So the same thing here. I'm going to come sideways with it. And you could see that little notch. Okay, hold on, let me put it where I want it. Okay, I am going to get a little clear sculptor and I'm going to wipe it in there. Boom. Okay. So this, ooh, I like my slim light to see really close for this, but I think I have, let me put a little more just in case because I really can't see it. There I go. I can see it better now. Okay, come backwards with this a little. There we go. Wipe your brush. Come right here. Flash cure it, okay? The this light is already tree. I think Gemini is going to be getting a light like this too. Well, okay. So now I am going to come in here. Since it's her thumb, I don't want to let go of it. So I'm going to come right here. Thank you. Will you do that to the other side too? I'm going to kind of overextend it right here. See how I'm overextending it a little, like where you see the skin? And then I could always file it in because I feel like her sidewall is so high there. It just looks more accurate to me. It wasn't just that little spot. I cured the gel on my finger right here. Thank you. Okay, so I just flash cured it because I wanted it to hold on. Now I'm going to put base on the rest. Wow, thank you. Okay. I hope you guys are learning a lot already. I'm just rolling. And it takes me longer to teach and do this than it does. Go ahead and go under the light. Let me turn it on. On 30 seconds is plenty. Yes, that's actually amazing. Thank you. Um, it takes me longer to teach than to just do my clients' nails. It's easier for me, like, oh, really? Oh, no, he didn't. Just listen to his stories and stuff. It's much easier to let them talk, right? It's much easier. Oh, no, he didn't, girl. I mean, we know more than their siblings, their friends, everything typically. So that's why we gotta be confidential in this little area here. You wipe this off. It's been so dry here. I've been using so much lotion, but I'm gonna put a little bit on my finger. This finger right here has been really dry. So all day I've been putting it on, but I don't touch anything that would make you lift. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is come right here. So I'll come right here and right here. So you see that little piece here? Let me come. See it? It's a little wider than I wanted it, but do you see how perfect it is there? And if you look down the barrel, there's nothing to pick at. Nothing. It's clean. If you put it on straight, you're going to get a bunch of gunk under there and you're going to have to clean it out. Okay. So just keep that in mind. You could use your nipper or your straight edge. I'm going to use my straight edge right here. I might go into my nipper a little. Let me go a little more there. Just so I could get closer to where her skin is. You see that little piece right there? That'll make your product wide. So why not nip it and make it pretty nice? So it's going to be a little wider anyways, but I'm going to file it in. See right here how it's a little wider? Don't even worry about it. Let me see your other hand. I might as well take that off too. So let's come right here. Look at all that new product right here. All that's new. Let me take this off. You can see it better. Now, I feel like this is so valuable what I just showed you because it would suck if you had to cut the nail all the way off. But if you didn't know this, I would cut it all the way off because they're going to come back with it broken. And if somebody calls you and tells you they have a broken nail, guess what that's going to take you? An hour to 45 minutes when you could do a whole gel service or toe service with that. the waste of your time. So I actually did have to bring it all the way to her sidewall here. So all that clear you see right here, all that I just added. Okay, so let's move this to the side. I'll save these two. Now let's put, we'll put concealer pink. I hope I have it here. Let's see. I do. Concealer pink in the pot. You could use the tube if you'd like. That was my last video, right? Was it, or did I custom mix it? I don't remember, but I use the tubes a lot. Okay, so I'm gonna use concealer pink, or do you want peach? Let me see if I have peach. This is peach? Oh, well, today you want pink, and that's what you're getting. Today's pink. I like pink too. Okay, so let me, you could see how I'm gonna pick up my product. I come in right here, and I have it on one side of my brush, okay? So what I'm going to do is start right here and do a baby circle and whip it around the cuticle. My touch is so light, it's light as a feather, okay? So see how I pivot, pivot, pivot. You could even bring it down and pivot. Do you see how I move my fingers? I roll it so I put it exactly where I want it. There's a bubble right there. I'm gonna come right here. So there I go. I just popped it and then I'll finish it right here. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I probably could get away with more than one, but I'm going to go back and forth at one at a time because I don't want to fix anything. Okay. So you're going to go back and forth, girl. I'm hot, so I don't know. I went to the therapist. That's why I'm wearing that. Okay. So again, it's on one side. Start right here. Now I'm going to try to go slow, but it'll probably run everywhere. See how close I get it? Okay. So I'm going to whip it to the corner. So like Greg does a pillow, I do a whip. They're both the same. That sounds funny. Um, they're both the same, gonna perform the same way. It's just whatever one works best for you. Okay, so I'm gonna reconnect it and bring it down, down, down. And when you bring it down like this, it gets you ready for your smile lines if you're gonna do a smile line. So a lot of times when I teach you, I'm getting you ready for the next level of what to learn next. Okay, and this tool is on my Amazon. I'll use the one from Gemini 2. It's a little less expensive. Does the same thing. It's just a little bigger, but it actually works amazing too. See how you can work it the same way? They're both great, but I love this for mixing better. This is a great mixer right here. Okay, go under. So I'm gonna watch, you're gonna watch, see how there's no gel on this side? You'll never see when I'm doing gel on this side of my brush. Always on one. So if you're having issues with it like gunking up and sticking to your brush everywhere, I guarantee you have product right here. So I just come in, come up, take off that little trail. I don't even care if there's that little string. It's actually fine. And you're gonna come right here, get it close to the cuticle, do baby circle on this side, and then baby circle on the other side, and then bring it down and fill in your sides. Take some off my brush. Okay. I'm using concealer pink right now. Yes. So I'm telling you, this tool's amazing. It's on my link tree. Okay, go ahead. So now I'm just going to jam. You're going to watch my movement. I showed you how I pick it up. Come right here. I get my product in front of my brush. As soon as it's close to my cuticle, I do a circular motion, light as a feather. It's going to be the thickest right here because you have the most product on your brush, and then you're going to drag it all down very soft, light as a feather, light as a feather. That reminds me of live birds of feathers to the board. Oh my gosh. Hold on. My side, I always neglect this corner, but I always could I usually come back in my second round. If you're right-handed, I bet your left side's always a negative space right there. And also make sure there's nothing on here when you go to white because it'll take your product with it. Okay, go ahead. This color's pretty. Me too. Okay, so I set it down real lightly and I get my product in front of my brush. See this? Now watch how I get it closer. Little circle, little circle. Now it's close. So now I'm going to circle it to the left, to the right, then slide, slide. I'm just kidding. Now I'm dancing on your nail. But that's exactly what you're doing. Now, if you're running out of product, you could wipe some off your brush. See how I just wiped it off? And then right on top of it to put it everywhere you want it. There's so many tricks to gel. This is so fun because I've been using my tubes a lot. This is harder to learn probably because it forces you to figure out your balance. Um, I would learn them both if I were you because I use them for different reasons. Because they're concealer pink in the tube isn't the same concealer color as this. It's a little darker and this is a little lighter. So it gives your clients more option for color. Hold on, it looks like I'm gonna make this side a little whiter. I'd rather it be whiter and I make it match than add later. Okay, go under. Okay, see? Still, hold on. I just moved that. Still no product on this side here, but there's product here. Okay. I'm gonna wipe my brush anyways. All right, so I'm gonna pick up more. How are you guys doing? It's kind of satisfying to watch. Okay. I'm here, and you notice how her finger's pointing to my right? This is how I work. This is how I'm able to go really fast. And then as I start rolling, I start going faster and able to apply it faster once you get used to the temperature of the room. And I'm doing one nail at a time. Sometimes I do more than one, but I don't want to come back and have to wipe it and then go wipe this one. I go faster doing one at a time if I feel like it may move than I do having to fix it and play with it. And that's just my style. That's how I like to work. Okay, go under. Thank you. Very nice, very nice. Okay, let's come right here. Get this off my brush. Then see how I put her finger downward? I put it downward so I could see what I'm doing. So she's kind of pointing down, and as I bring it down, she's straight. I do it without thinking. When you're learning, you'll have to remind yourself. This beeping of these lights. They're all beep, beep, beep. It's like you're cooking your or something. The microwave is done. No, just kidding. Easy bake oven from back in the day, cooking brownies. Oh my gosh, that tells you how old. Okay, go ahead. Pinky nail. So notice I'm working right to left. So I did pinky pointer, ring finger, middle finger. That's how I work. You could work how you want. I just like to go down the line with it. Some people do thumb, thumb, pinky, pinky. Do what you want, but just follow your pattern you like, and you'll go a lot faster. And then I do my thumbs last. That's just my fastest way to do it. Okay, I got a little too much, so I'm gonna wipe this off. Okay, so I have nothing on my brush. I'm gonna come right here. Let's come a little closer right here to the cuticle. Boom, 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 boom. So I'm just taking a right on top of it. If you're heavy-handed, you'll have a hot mess right now, okay? So I light as a feather. See my little trail? Like, see my trail? That's how light I'm touching. I got a little bit on her skin. That is not going to get her contact dermatitis as long as I take it off right away and don't cure it on there. Okay, go under some. Okay. Now I want to show you something really quick because this is just when I say go in and get it on one side, don't go in and then go like this because then when you do that, you have it on both sides. Oh, I'll do that again. Sorry. Hold on. Hold up, cowboy. Let me wipe this off. So if you come in like this and pick it up, you're going to have it on both sides. You're in trouble already. Okay. Wipe it off so you have a clean side, or come right here and wipe it off. You could get a little bit more and go from there. Okay. So let me do something really quick though. I want to clean this because it is my other things out of reach. My clear one's over there. I should have got it. It has more room. Huh? I'm going to show them how to pick it up right. I just need to clean this so I could wipe off. I still have two thumbs to do. Okay. So I'm going to show you again how you pick it up. You come in kind of at an angle. So look at me sideways. I'm kind of like this. I come in like this, not straight in. Okay. So I'm at an angle, come up, take it off on the side and see how it's all on one. Okay. Let's come right here. I like to set it close to the cuticle. See, I could even break away from it. It has a little ball there. So on this ball, I'm going to take a right on top and I'm going to whip it to this side. And I'm going to whip it a little more to this side. And now I'm going to flatten her finger. Instead of bringing my brush down, do you notice there's a little bit on her cuticle? Let's just tag that real quick. So from here, this is sideways. When I bring it up, it's going to meet my product. Okay. All these little maneuvers count, you guys. This is huge education right here. This is going to make your job so much easier. Some of you are like, aha. So tomorrow you're going to go back and then you're going to come on my Twitch again and say, oh my gosh, Melissa, MJ Dela Cruz. Just kidding. Okay, this looks so satisfying and good. Okay, go ahead and go under. You know how to go under. I tell them, don't go under like this because it's going to settle and not cure. Have your hand like this, but just buckle your thumb, like lift up your thumb and it'll ricochet off. Okay. This one, it's easier for me to do hand over. Here, it's awkward. So I always do hand over on this side for application. All the rest I don't. So I'm going to come right here, circle it. Okay, now I'm going to wipe some off of my brush. Boom. And I'm going to connect it and use the rest of the gel. Light touch, light touch. Now see how I have my product up to the sky? See how it was easy to move it there? If you come this way, it's going to move it away. Look. Okay. So if you come here and you pivot it to the sky and kind of put it at your sidewall and bring it down and then straight, see how nice that is? So when I come here, I trill it from the tip with my product facing the ceiling. You know, that's weird, but look at how good I could detail it. Did I bring it straight? See that? That looks good. Okay, go ahead. So now what I'm going to do? Do I have any questions? Okay, is the live client? Yes. Well, I need to get to 85, so I need four more likes. I need four more. No, I'm saying. Anyways, yeah, totally picking up chicks. Thank you guys. So, actually, somebody said, is the base coat an actual base coat, or is it just there for protection? It's there so your color's not touching it, but it's actually your foundation. It's has the most resin in it, so that's why you would never build with it. It would burn so bad. That's why you put it down and cure it before on top of protein bond before you apply gel. Could I get away with this and not using base? Very few people, but like I said, I would never go without base and protein bond because the bond is so superior. I'm gonna leave that open. There's no way that you're gonna get lifting if prepped properly, like I showed you. So it looks all good from the top, right? Let's see what it looks like from the side. So I'm gonna look from the side and see. Sometimes I have a little negative space in a couple spots, like a very minor, but you could see a little. Okay. And then I might add a tad bit right here. I'm missing some. So this is what I'm going to do. I'll have my little thing here. I'll pick up some product. Here, I'm going to add a tad bit here. So I'm just adding to where I have enough product. Don't help me. I got you. Okay. So right here. Say how I'm here and how I pivot my brush and fill it in with my product facing up. Okay. There's a little bit that needs to be put right here. Boom, 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 boom. Do not flood your cuticle. You need a little margin there. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Okay. So remember, I'm going to e-file the bottom of her nails and I want her nails to be straight. So I'm making it a little thicker at the tip than I would somebody else. See this? You're going to see why in a minute. Once I start filing, her nails are all going to look like they go straight and perfect. Okay. The illusion. Mm, this is pretty nice already, but I'll add a little bit in my apex area. Okay, now I want you to go 60 seconds final cure. Okay, now let's check this out. Oh, did I turn it off? Six. Okay, so I look at it sideways here. Thank you guys. Yay! For the likes. Thank you for the likes and the comments. I love it. I'm playing the game too. I'm like, I want 85. Thank you guys. That it's hey, a like just takes not even a calorie to burn. And it costs nothing. Just makes us excited. I love it. Boom, boom. No, it just helps us get to another level to where we could do more things. Okay, so all I'm doing is adding a little bit where I need it. So usually it's my left side. If you're left-sided, always look at your nails from the left. My right is so tight because my right side's my dominant. I whip it very easy that way. Here I kind of cut a corner naturally. And when I'm educating people, I notice that everybody, if they're a left-hander, they do it on the right side, and if they're a right-hander, they do it on the left side. Plus, they also favor a side too when they file. Okay, 60 seconds. Thank you. There you go. Hold on. Okay, so now I'm going to wipe my brush, put my brush away. So when I wipe my brush, I wipe it and roll it to a point, and that's how my brushes stay very nice. Okay, I do not clean all the gel out because that'll dry it out too much. Sometimes I'll have a little swipe and kind of wipe it a little, but I do not wipe it to where it's taking all of my gel out. Okay, does that make sense? So if your brushes are fraying like this, or you're picking up product and they're not really moving how mine is, you're cleaning your brush too much. Okay, so that was concealer pink. Let me put my stuff away. I have a habit of putting my stuff away as I work. It just keeps my space cleaner. Okay, so now I am going to take a swipe pad and take swipe and wipe off her dispersion layer, tacky layer, sticky layer, whatever you want to call it. It has to come off. It's funny, sometimes my clients don't notice for like a year. They're like, oh, I don't think it's cured. It feels wet. I'm like, you're not supposed to touch it. It is cured. That's just your tacky layer. I have to wipe off. That's what I'm doing at this time. So they're like, oh. And literally somebody's called me before, like, I have cured this for 30 minutes and it's still tacky. I'm like, oh, honey, you just have to wipe it off after 1 minute is plenty. But that's a typical thing of learning so much in one day. It all boggles up in your mind. So when you come train with me, I let you record as much of the class as you want. It's your class you're paying for. I want you to have the opportunity to I thought I had chapstick to watch it as many times as you like. I'm okay. That's So now I am going to use my X cut because I love it. You could go into Arbor Band. Not just kidding, not an Arbor Band. Erase that. You could go to whatever carbide bit of choice, either safety or X. I like the X because I like to get it in the corners. It's just, I love this bit. It's my favorite. So I'm going to put it on 12,000 RPMs. Oh, wait, I need a dust extractor. Okay, let's see. Okay, I'll know that's in the middle. Okay, let me see. I'm gonna move up a little. I think I'm hooked on something. I am. Put this on tan. Let me make sure I'm comfortable. Hold on, I'm gonna make sure it's hitting something. Huh? Okay. So I'm gonna tell you what I'm doing. Do you see how thick I put the product on her free edge? I did that on purpose because now I'm gonna make them look a little straighter by coming underneath. Okay, so I'm gonna come in with my X cut, and actually, you wouldn't use safety bit right now. You would come in with your X cut, or it might take you a little longer just to use this one, but I'm going to show you. It's the under nail bit. This one right here. You could also do it with that or this. Now the safety bit won't go under her nail enough. Like it's going to stop right here and it's not going to perform how you're wanting it to perform. Okay, so I have it on 12,000 RPMs. I'm going to do this one kind of close so you could see it. Okay, but you see how wicked her C curve is too? It's like really deep. I don't know. Let me wipe my glasses really quick. Huh? Is it down there? Oh, cool. So now I'm going to focus on the tip. Come towards you. Then I'm going to go sideways and sideways. And look how tight it is right here. Let me show you the difference. Okay, so I'm going to do this one again so you could see. So I want it as tight as I could get it right there. Okay, so see the difference? Now let me do this one. Man, this is a good live, man. This is like a real life situation. There's only so much I could do with Sally. I'll come in right here. Technique's better on a person. Okay, see how I'm going in sideways? See how it's this way? It's because it goes convex and I have to stay parallel on now. If I try to get this corner right here and come in straight, it's gonna notch it out and go around the world. You guys know what I'm talking about. So I'm gonna come here, come in the middle. Okay, see this already? Oops. Come right here. Okay, I'm still gonna use the other one probably. We'll see how it looks. So let me show you what this looks like. Let me get it a little cleaner. So do you see how thin these are already? Okay, I still have the file on top. I'm not going to go thinner here. This is the perfect amount to where they look straight. See how good that looks? Her side's a little low here. I'll file that on the top part. But can you see the difference already of how good her nails are going to look and perform? Okay. I'm at 12. I could show them. It's going to kind of blink, but I'm at 12,000. 12K. 12K, yo. Okay. I usually work on 12 a lot. That's my favorite speed. I go up to about 14, maybe 15 on acrylic sometimes, but 12, if you have a sharp bit, it's perfect to get and touch their skin and I don't hurt them. If I'm touching their skin a little, like in a spot, like right here, and I'm going faster than that, they're going to feel friction and they're going to pull back. Scare me, take all my energy away because I think I hurt them, but they kind of felt a burn, but I didn't cut them. That is literally what will happen. So 12 is the perfect for me. If you go faster, that's fine. You're probably not getting as close like I am right here, and you could get closer with another bit. So it's not wrong to work higher. It's just a preference. Okay, so I'm bringing on my side. Let me check these out. This one I'm going to go a little bit more here. So see how clean all these are? I could go, this is more on top right here, I file. So don't keep trying to go to meet there. You'll file, your nail won't be shaped right. You want to have that C curve right there. Okay. Let's see your thumb. And the other one, I'm going to zoom out because it's hard for me to stay. I keep looking sideways because it's hard for me to see good this way. But this without the camera here, okay? In salon, it's not hard to. I'm just looking sideways. So I'll zoom it out and be able to move a little easier. But you see here, zero pressure. Just touch it and go up with it, okay? Touch it. That looks so good. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is if you feel like you need to get closer, like I'll do it really quick on this. I would never change my bit right now. I would leave it because I would come back and do this after, but I'm going to stay real close and see how, and this is a carbide, so it's going to be very smooth. See how clean that looks? If a little bit of her nails left, that's fine. You just want it very, very clean. See that? Oh, it's so satisfying. The best. I'm used to my dust extractor at work. It sucks this all out, and I could see this sucks down. So sometimes it clouds with your filing, and I have to kind of try to dust it out. But do you see how I'm coming in sideways with it this as well too? Okay. So let me see. I'm going to dust it off so you could see it. Okay. Underneath. Sometimes you could see a little drill mark under it. I mean, not bad, but you could go back under with your carbide. It's not bad at all. Actually, it looks really, really good. Look at this. There's nothing hanging inside that she could pick at. Very nice. Okay, I'm going to go back to my X cut real quick. Like I said, I wouldn't have stopped and done that. I would have went through the whole thing and done it. Let's come right here. I think I'm going to finish this hand because I usually complete one hand and then, or you could drill underneath on all of them if you want. Let's just do that because I think that'll be easier when you're trying a new maneuver. So I'm going to kind of go out so I can work a little. Okay, so again, let's look at this thickness. This one's really thick because this one really goes down. But I need to file underneath so her nails look straight again. And this is maintenance. This is what you're going to do all day, every day in salon once you build your full clientele. It's maintenance. It's making the old look new again. Okay. All righty, this is looking sharp. Okay. See this? Oh, so satisfying. This needs help. Okay, so now I'm going to roll. I'm going to just go through it. Tell me if I'm not stirring there at all. I'm going to try to stay here. And not all of her nails grow down, but some more severe than others. So some of her nail will be, and this hand, not her whole hand does it. I tend to leave some of her nail on this one because it doesn't need as much e-filing. That's us to determine. Not every nail is the same. You have to look at what you're doing and making sure it's the same thickness. If you see a little nail left, but you don't on the other, your nails don't grow exactly the same. That's partly our job to get them all the same thickness, make them all look straight. Let's check these out. Oh, they're satisfying, right? Okay, let's see your thumb. And this one, they could just put their fingers kind of out like that. I usually just have them do that. So I'm not really putting a lot of pressure. I'm using it like a carving bit and it carves it for me out to shape it how I want it shaped. That looks so good. Okay, now what I'm going to do, since I have this hand, I'm going to start shaping this hand. And I didn't file my sides. I'm just going straight into my X cut. It's much easier on a person than Sally. Sally's so big, I'm like trying to move her. She gets all white on me. I do a much better on a live person. I don't have a lot to file. Remember all that product I put on? It was for a reason because I needed to sculpt it and e-file it to look straight. So all I'm doing is fine tuning it. Oh, that looks so good. Okay. So here, let's get our sides. My favorite light is a slim light. I would put it right like here. It would be so bright. I love it so much. I miss it when I don't work with it, but it kind of slows out the picture when I'm teaching. So I don't use it. I use a ring light and some filming lights on the side, which is great light, but the sunlight's so nice. I do have that on my link tree as well on my page on Vibe Nail Lounge Instagram and MJ underscore Dela Cruz. I have the same links to them both. I would watch it. They go on sale a lot. Sometimes you could get them for like 129 and not at the still because they're usually about a couple $100. Um, I do have the arch light, but I don't use it really. I prefer a slim light, but some people love the arch light. So just because I don't like it doesn't mean it's not a good light. It's just my preference. And maybe it's on the as I get a little older, I like my light a little closer for detail. I don't know what it is, but I sure love the slim light. Now these look so good. This color's pretty. This color is really pretty. Let me take a drink of water really quick, you guys. Hold on. Oh, good. Okay, so I'm just touching it with no pressure. Okay, so now I'm gonna do hand over and my thing. No pressure, just guiding it and letting it do the work for me. Okay. And look at, I hardly have to file anything. All I did was secure her cuticle. So the next one, I'm going to show you steps that I'm doing. So see, all I have to do is blend it. It's a little thick right there, but it seemed like I had a bunch of product, but I really didn't. A lot of times you guys put too less of product for it to have the proper spine and thickness here. Matter of fact, some people are like, oh my gosh, she puts her product on too thick. I do not. It's the style I do it. I'm a salon success nail tech. And I'm making people's nails, my clients' nails, look like they grow like this. So, and you guys are in the same boat. If you're an enthusiast, or you're just making yours look like that. So, if they're breaking a lot of people want to put it on a little thinner because they don't have that much to file. You actually have more work to do because they're going to crack and break, or they're going to look flat. So it's just trusting the process. And I do a lot of extra things you don't see people do. Like I use my carbide bit this way. I'm shaping them because I favor a side. It helps me get there faster. So I'm just showing you how I do now. Come in tight here. Okay, so let me show you what I'm doing here. See how it's a little thicker there? I like to bring my sides in and I like to go around the perimeter of the cuticle once I have this secure how I like it. Okay. Then now I'm going to come in right here. No pressure, just guiding it. You see my left hand helping me out? So next time we do your nails, a dimension's a whole different ballgame on her nails. I will do some dimension on her and show you how you achieve that without filing it all out by filing underneath and on top. There's different, I do different things for different jobs, right? Different maneuvers I'm doing on their nails or different looks, I should say. These are cute. Is your length good? Okay. As I could still shorten them more, but I feel like I shortened them halfway as much as they grew. Okay, so see my shape come in? I look down at it when I'm doing it. I just make contact. This is probably my hardest nail to shape because it's a little awkward to grab. Oh, sorry, I was out of frame. I apologize. Do you see how it's all coming in? And look how sexy that looks, how you could see this go in. So cute. It looks like a brand new set. I love it. But this is maintenance. This is what I do day in, day out on my clients. Unless I'm changing them from full coverage to glass nails, I'm cutting the nail off. This is just really fast how I'm showing you. I've gotten really, really good. I've always been pretty good with my e-file my whole career. Because as soon as the e-file, I got an e-file, I used it on myself. And if it hurt me, I knew it would hurt my client. So, so satisfying. Okay, so hold on, I'm gonna dust you off because you're wearing. But look at how she hardly has any dust on her. This little thing's pretty powerful. Oh, I got this side to do. I am not as far ahead as I thought I was. That's okay. So let's come here. Hold on, we're getting frame. You know what I'm gonna do? Hold on, you guys. It's gonna take me a few seconds. If you're using this, I recommend stopping and doing it in salon because it's not sucking as good as the beginning. Because there's not a whole lot of areas to put. See how all that they came out? That's a lot. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this so I don't get so dusty. And I'm super sensitive right now. My allergies are a little crazy. So I can't handle dust, not even a particle. So maybe that's why I started coughing because this doesn't suck as much as the cosmetic bag. But it still, I wouldn't do it without any dust extractor. You have to have one. Okay, go ahead and come back up here, please. Okay. So now, it isn't it? Thank you. So I'm securing the cuticle area. See this right here? Okay. Now I'm doing my formations. I'm going through that, tighten that. Notice how my file never disappears here. I'm looking at it like this though. There's no way I could do this and do it correctly while I'm showing you because this is the proper form here, but that's my view. So I could see exactly what I'm filing off. I'm using zone 3, back in zone 3, zone 1 right here. Oh, this is so pretty. I love this color. Okay, it's a nice thing for you. It's almost the color of my collar. Too. Okay. So I always on nails like this file underneath first and after, right? Before I start again if I need to. So it just tends to be you're able to see if you don't file underneath first, the nail's gonna look like it has too much product and you're piling a bunch more on. It's gonna look like a really thick nail. So secure your underneath so you know it's straight how you want it and then build from that. So you'll be a lot more successful. You'll get your shape in faster. And when you guys watch me work, I do the majority of my work with my e-file. That's why I've been able to do nails for so many years. I would be carpal tunnel surgery and probably not doing nails for as many nails as I've been doing nails. And I love it. I don't see myself stopping anytime soon. I will retire from it one day. I don't even know if I will retire. I'll probably be with my friends having mimosas, or maybe not mimosas. That might be dangerous. But hanging out, doing nails and chatting and feeling cute as an old lady. I love it. Oh, it's social too. And I love it. It's like I get to do something that I love and make money off it and support myself off of it. It's an amazing job. I couldn't imagine doing anything else. And I get to make people feel nice every day and pretty. They leave excited, even though if their tab's hefty, they're happy to pay it because they're leaving staring at their toes and nails. I see them in the car taking pictures of their nails or before they get to the car in the sun, and that's so rewarding to me. Some of you know what I'm talking about. It's so cool. Mhm. Going around the cuticle. Are there any questions there? It'd be so cool if they could talk and I could hear them. How long have we been on? I don't know. Huh? Okay, yeah, it's taking longer than it normally takes me to do your nails, but I'm teaching and showing. So it's still, I feel like it's went fast still because I'm having fun doing it. Okay, let's check these out. Okay, let me look at them from the side because this looks kind of fat. Okay, come right here a little. I always look from the side and make them look like they're related, right? A little fat up the edge. There we go. That looks so much better. Ooh, you're making yourself dusty by touching the with your kids. Okay. Like I didn't use a file yet, and look at how tight my corners and everything are here, like my sides. You'll get, if you're nervous about this, try it on yourself. Don't put pressure when you're jamming around the cuticle. It is just turning 12,000 times a minute. 12K. It is doing the work for you. And I think where people make their mistake is they feel the need to put pressure. If you feel the need to put pressure, you need a new bit. And a lot of people say, I can't afford to buy a bit. I don't think you could afford not to because it's costing you money, taking so much time taking it down. Your hands are hurting. You'll start burning them. You can't, don't ever let your clients experience that because that's partly what keeps their clientele coming back is the experience. Like, oh my gosh, you never cut me, you never burn. They're always the same length. But, just all the things in life that they pay for. Sometimes they may think I can't afford them and they go somewhere else. They are right back in your chair. Mark my word. It's happened to me before. The only thing that was back for them is that you filled their slot and you couldn't get them in. So, yeah, I mean, that's a good problem to have, right? Okay. So now I am going to switch to my rubber band. I'll dust these off so you could see them. Huh? Oh, who did that? Nail shop? Oh, nail jack. Thank you, girl. Hey, that's a good price for a class. You're the best. I love it. Thank you. You learned a lot right now, huh? And she's trained with me in person, the nail shop. Where is it? Where does it say? Let's see. I can't see it, babe. Come find it for me because I don't see where it went. Okay, there's the computer. If you haven't trained with MJ, please try to. She's awesome and you learn so much in person. She will help you with anything, help with anything you're struggling with. Thank you so much. That is so sweet of you. And I never leave your side. I constantly, like, you have a question, you ask me, I will always help you. Even if you don't come learn from me, I help you. But you just get to your goal a lot faster with in person training. Matter of fact, I'm going to get to train with her again. I love it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Trina, you're the best. Okay, so now I'm going to go to 9,000 RPMs. It's on 9. Oh, it just went to 7 when I moved it. I'm going to put it to 9. Okay. Oh, I'm so happy, you guys. Thank you so much. I'm going to come around here. Now, what this does, okay, you could go into your 150 file. You totally could because these are the two same things, okay? But why get more with this as much as you can with your e-file so you could save your hand. So look how much is going to come off still. This is fine tuning what your carbide would take off too much. Okay, then just go ahead and feather it out. Pickle in the spots you need more off. Come underneath, make sure it's straight. I love watching you guys grow. I really do. And spending your time on our page means so much to us and the Vibe Tribe, to Eric and I. It really does mean a lot, and it keeps me wanting to come back to show you more. This what you're watching right now may not be high art, but it is so valuable what you're learning here. This is something that you do as a nail tech, and this is how you make your money. When they look nice, you could do as much as you can with your e-file, and you're not exhausted after your second client. This helps you get through a lot of clients, right? I'm almost to 100 likes, you guys. You gonna make me cry, really? One day I'll look back at this, but that'll be the most likes I've ever had. And I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you for spending your time on our page and taking yourself to your next level with me. Means so much. Oh my God, stop because I get emotional. Yay, you guys. Thank you. Thank you. Yoo-hoo. Yay, my God. So look right here. Look at how it's touching her skin here. I'll show you on the side. Let me go right here. It's touching her, but it's not burning her. I'm able to touch her going 9,000 right here and get all the way up her sidewall. I haven't even used a file yet, you guys. This is all an e-file. I want you to be at this level. So I'm going to keep bringing you great education like this, art ideas. Maintenance is so important. I think I know it'll be very valuable if I have her for her next nails and I show you how I change them to dimensional nails. Okay. I don't know what I'll do on her. We'll see when that time comes. I don't know what she'll be in the mood for. So we'll have to see that, but I'm going to show you some tricks because you can't fit as much in her nail as you can like in mine because I do have a high arch, but not as high as hers. So that'll be a really good course. Yeah, those look so good. Look at them. I'll show you from the side and everything so far. Look how straight these are, and I'm not even done filing them. They're not hooking over anymore. A lot of work, but honestly, this makes you valuable and sets you apart from every nail tech out there. All of you are spending your spare time watching this right now is setting yourself apart. And I've done it for years, and I still educate myself. I watch people, I learn, once you get your technique down, really you can watch anything and recreate it pretty much. So it's fun. I'm almost done too, you guys. Almost done. I'm going to show you some new colors I got. These ones aren't from Gemini Cosmetics, but I love Gemini Cosmetics. They're actually, I bought some Sean Legend. Um, and that's actually one that I'm wearing right now. So I'm gonna put one on her, see what color she wants. She might want my same color. She might want, maybe she doesn't want it. I might have some other nudes. I have some really pretty satin colors too, but I think that's so pretty. And he did a good job with his colors. He really did. I'm proud of him. I'll stick to educating. I don't know. I mean, I think I may come out with a couple of key like things, tools that I love so much, or certain things you can't live without, and just make them kind of pretty looking, right? But I don't think I'd want to be in the manufacturing, like mixing the same color, having all that stock. That's just my personal opinion, but I really appreciate everybody who does it and does it well. I will buy all the things. I'll educate, I'll make money on my clients, I'll travel and teach, I'll do other things. Oh, it's gonna be. You're gonna choose it, but I'm gonna show them how I have you choose it. Okay. What's everybody's favorite shade of nude? What it is it a peachy? Is it a lavender, light sheer lavender? Is it pink? Is it sheer white? What is maybe your two favorite? Because me, you know me, I wear a lot of nudes a lot, and I switch my nudes. Tell me what you guys like, what you're more drawn to. I feel like in general, my clients, like always more clients want more pink than more peachy. Typically, did I do your other hand? Let me see. Yes, I did. Okay. So we're not done. We still have cuticle work and stuff to do. Okay. But I'm not going to use my dust extractor for this part. I'm just going to show you. Okay. So look how much cuticle she has left. Not as high as it was, but she still has a lot, right? Ooh, pink 106. I love that. Pink 102. Yes. Dust bunny. That's cute too. Nude pink. Yes, I agree. Okay. So I'm going to file first. Let me get rid of, I'm going to open this again because there's dust in here, but I want to. So now I'm going to go through my 4-point filing because I didn't do it at the beginning. I did it all with my e-file, right? Then now I'm going to come down right here. I got to get an angle. Thank you. That's great. It's straight, right? So what I'm going to do, it's a little low right there, just a tad bit. So what I'm going to do is the position I'm going to be in is I'm going to look down the barrel. I'm going to come right here and keep it parallel on her nail. So let me show you here. I wouldn't be able. So see how it sits even on her nail right there? That's what you want. It looks thick right there because the angle, but let me show you. See how it's parallel, sits parallel with her nail, her straight. She's straight, straight. Okay, so that's your goal. That is 100% your goal. I had so much fun doing this, you guys. Thank you for showing your love and spending your time on our page. I know I said that before, but you know I mean it. It's so awesome. You keep me wanting to come back. And there's nothing like free education. I mean, it's not free, it's your time, and your time's so valuable. So honestly, I'm honored that you watch this, refer back to the videos, and ask me questions later on there too. It just really is cool and it helps a lot of people. A lot of people. I still go back and answer some of mine from young males because there's always people are watching videos and there's always something. I answer every single one on my page. So I'm doing all the same maneuvers you see me do on the training pan on Sally, but it's just more relevant on a person, right? Let me take a drink of water. Oh, it's just so satisfying. And do you see how little I file? It's not like I'm all I just I drag it a long time on your finger so that on her nail so that way it gets it done quick. Like I hold it to where you have enough room right here to file. Okay, I guarantee you I favored a side, but I can't tell you. I'm going to turn it client profile in just a sec. Oh my God, these look so tight, like so tight. They're pretty. Okay, let's come right here. Client profile. I'm gonna make them a little more pointy, but not too much. So I'm fine tuning it right now. Oh, go this way. Here's my side I favor. Let me show you guys. Right here, I got to tighten on this side because that's the side I don't get really good. So I have to look at my client profile so I could get it. And sometimes I go around the cuticle. Does this hurt you? It doesn't, huh? I asked you that out loud because it looks like I'm probably tearing you up, but all I'm doing is just writing it. Even if I hit her cuticle, I have this seasoned, it's not going to cut her or hurt her. So see what I mean about do not cut your cuticles? Look how tight her cuticles almost are, and I've cut nothing. So all this stuff I'm doing little by little kind of takes care of some of them, but I'm still going to have to do cuticle work. Now, I've said this before, and this is something my hairdresser was like, what? A lot of people charge extra for cuticle work. It's a la carte. I would never do that personally. because I'm not going to give somebody a choice to save a buck or a few bucks and walk out with janky cuticles and me try to polish around those. That is my name walking out the door, and I include it in my price. Okay. So, note to self, you guys, that's when you're raising your prices too, remind them this includes your cuticle work and everything. You leave with everything done, you're taken care of. Just a little tip if you're not already there. Okay, this pinky looks weird to me. Let's see. Okay, let me come right here real quick. Wait, let me see real quick. Okay, I'm gonna come straight because it's easier for me here. Okay, let's look at it. There we go. I was just favoring a side big time. And you know what? Most nail techs would be done already. They'd be polishing. Oops, I'm off. Sorry, you guys. So this taking the time and making them look all related in that nice shape. The number one thing your client will like is their shape of their nails, like 110%. Okay, let's see your other hand. We're almost done. Let's get there. All righty. Kind of quiet. I need some tunes. I wish we could have a little music on here, but they won't allow it. I'll get knocked off this page. They'll be like, and you're done. Or I wish we could all talk right now and I could hear you guys. That would be cool too. Hey, that's probably right around the corner. All right, this is looking good. Let me make sure this is okay. Wowzers, almost done. Okay. So I did my 4-point filing at the end. I took care of a lot of it um, with my e-file. Okay, go around the cuticle. So these little bad boys, they're a little more work than the average person, but hey, they're fun to do. And your client will never go anywhere if their nails grow like that and they want them more straight, they will keep coming back with all the detail you do. Or you could raise your prices more too. Well, all the things, right? Okay. Okay, this looks so good now. Okay, let me see them as a whole. Stay right there. I want to make sure they all match. All right. And I always do one thumb shorter than yours and the other. I just didn't shorten this one enough. They could go over. So let me just shorten this a tad bit. Okay. And there we go. My thumbs are always my thing, but because some thumb, look how wide this thumb and how narrow this is. So your thumbs are never going to be exactly. And I feel like the wider thumb I always leave longer because it's like a high heel. It gives the illusion of it being the same length as the other. So that's my little challenging finger. Okay, let's come right here. Oh, that looks much better. All right, Tay. Now cuticle work. I'm gonna let me dust your hands off really quick though. And these brushes don't hurt when you do that. There's some that hurt. These are from Gemini Cosmetics as well. Okay. So now I'm gonna go into swipe. Okay, go like this so they dry. I only swipe them so you guys could see. On my client, I don't yet because I could tell where it's at, but I feel like on camera it'll be easier for you to see right now. Let me get my so put them right here. I'm going to show them your cuticles. So look at her cuticles, okay? So now I'm going to compare them. I'm going to do so. Now I'm going to get me- my little ball bit. I can't pick up anything, you guys, right now. It's so funny. Where is my? There it is. There's two. There's one. Let me just grab one. Okay, so my two cuticle bits. Okay, so I'm going to go square, and this is going to refine everything. So let me go real close. Okay. So they're not as burly as they were, but they're not as clean as they can be. I'm gonna come right here. Now I'm gonna and this is so satisfying. What? So I'm on top of her product right here, flat on her nail, cleaning her cuticle. Do you see how much still was able to file? This, when it grows out, though, you'll see it not as tight as you would like it. So check this out. Yeah, let me go right here. Mhm. Look how good that looks. Okay, I still need to do a little more, but not with this bit. I'm done with this bit. See here? Okay, so now I'm going to go kind of fast with it. Um, do you hold your pencil here? Uh, When you did you used to hold your e-file like this too? That is so weird. So I've taught people like that. I hold mine in the middle. I'm at 9 RPMs. No faster than that and no slower. If it's slower, you're gonna feel the need to put pressure. If it's faster, it's too fast. You're too close to the cuticle. And it's pretty close to perfect around the cuticle. You're just cleaning it up. I always get a little bit off right there because that's my part that I tend to leave a little product. I mean, these are so cool. These bits, they help you polish really tight. Your everything very flawless looking. Thank you for spending this time with me. You're going to see how clean these are going to come out. So these nails I would charge for her rebalance, right? And her rebalance would start at 100. That's what I would charge. And then I shortened them and reshaped them. So that's $25 this length. So it'd be 125 that I would charge her. I would be done already if I wasn't filming. Usually her nails I book, well, she's my auntie, so we talk a lot, but usually book 2 hours and I do her nails and her toes, her gel toes. So come right here. So if I added her toes, then that would be depending what she polishes on her nails. Um, my nails they don't come with a color. That's all a cart. So color starts at 5 on magnetic. On all 10 is 25. If I'm doing a nude color, I'll charge 5 more. So I'd be at $30. Her toes would be 60, 60, 70, every 90, 100, 200 even. Okay. That doesn't mean I'm not bragging on what I charge. I'm just saying the longer you do it, the more education you get. It doesn't matter where you live, you raise in increments. There's always room for a raise somewhere. I mean, look at what we're paying for gas and everything right now and food. So it's a small price to pay to feel pretty. So this is what I'm going to do next. Now, a lot of people are afraid to do this. I think I'm really good at this because I've done it to myself for years, but I like nippers, but I only nip what's hanging. Okay. So check this out. Let's see. Alrighty. So now I'm just going to get everything that's hanging. Hold on one sec. Okay. So I'm not ever putting pressure. Look at what comes off. See those little pieces right there? That's her cuticle. Okay. So just what is up high. She doesn't feel me go down and put pressure and cut. Look how much I got off again. Look at all that. She has a ton of cuticle. Like, and honestly, it's so satisfying to me. But not everybody's gonna have this much cuticle. But not even the ball bit will take care of this. I have to come in and trim it on her. But I'm only trimming. Let me show you sideways. Can we go right here? See what's sticking up right here? Okay, now watch. I know that's all dead. So I come in like this. Look at that piece. Ah, shoot, sorry, I'll do another one. Sorry, I got off center. But look at this big piece that came off. Okay, so satisfying, but that's all that was sticking up, okay? Now I'm not done with her cuticle work. I'm gonna start just working it now that you saw me kind of close. Yes, Karina, the disinfectant solution, I would never leave them in. It's like knives in a dishwasher. I leave mine in for no more than 10 minutes and make sure you rinse it off. Okay. Bits and everything. Once I'm so bummed out if I get to work and I left these in here, I ruined all these. Like oh my God, look how expensive that is. That's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20. This is like $300 of bits in here. So really be very careful and mindful, but it could be the brand of them too. These are a really good nipper. Gemini Cosmetics carries great nippers too. And I don't know, I might come out with my nipper because I feel like a nipper's so important. Like, and I get new nippers like every 4 to 5 months because they do get dull and they should be sharp as razors. This is sharp as razor. I've only had this for 2 months. So I could get off everything. I mean, this is all her skin right here. But it's so satisfying, and to have a before and after, you guys saw the before, and now, like, you would never know her cuticles grow like that ever, and it's just hereditary, like, some in our family have it, some don't, it's just how her fingernails grow. Thank God I don't have it. I guess I coulda got it, but I don't have it, so I'm good. I have apparently my mom's and my dad's hands, but my parents both have really pretty hands, mine are just looking old now. You have pretty hands too. They just your cuticles and your nails just need a lot of work, but you do have pretty hands and pretty fingernails. This is an awesome video. Okay, so I'm gonna use the ball bit. Now this goes dull really fast. I call it the ball bit like Greg's head. But it goes dull because there's not a lot of room here. So if I have, let's see, if I make it through, it lasts about 50 clients, pretty good, maybe 60. Okay, so I'm gonna put this on 6. I'm gonna stay real close right here and then get out on the other. I was moving everywhere. I probably made you guys sick. I'm sorry. I just want to see you to see really close how I buff it out. I'm putting 0 pressure. Okay. So right there just looks dry. There's nothing wrong with that there. It's just dry. So let me zoom out. Let me go in a little. Okay. Scissors. Oh my God. I read that. Am I okay now? So I'm not centered. Still? Oh, okay. Now I'm not putting any pressure on burner. Okay, I'm just kind of buffing and tickling them off. Look how clean that is. So satisfying. This is like my I'm really not zoomed in anymore. Is that okay? What, right here? What happened? You think it's my phone? Okay, it's starting. Okay, look on your thing and put it where it needs to be. Because sometimes when we're on longer, it starts tripping out. Is that good now? Does it look too close? Okay. Eric said it's not me, it's YouTube because he came and checked what I was doing. It's and I just looked at the computer. It's not letting me zoom in. It's like, girl, you've been on here long enough. No. So I hope you could see this okay. I'm sorry. Oh, let me do your other hand. I know when you guys are saying zoom in, zoom out. Okay, keep it right here. Okay, I'll keep right here. That is so weird because I'm way off center from before, but that's okay. I got it. You guys just have my back and tell me. And I'll keep it right here. Does it look really close too? Not as close as I closer than I have it? Okay. Oh my gosh, this is so weird. I didn't even press anything. Sometimes you have to tap the phone screen to reduce it. It it's not working. Oh wow, that's not exactly on my screen. You could see my lap. Okay, leave that there so I could stay center. Leave your phone here, Camilla. Can I see your phone so I could finish this out good? And then I'll just look at your phone to make sure I'm centered. I could leave it. Okay, thank you. Okay, so let me see. You guys, I could see on here now. Dang, that's really close up. I don't have it that close on there. I did tap everything. It's not working, but that's okay. I'm almost done. I'm not even worried about it. As long as I stay right here, and that's even kind of delayed, but that's okay. Okay. I'm gonna mark it right here so I know where center is. I'm gonna put a little oil on here. Hold on. Stay, keep your hand right there so I could center myself so I could polish them still. Okay, are you guys okay with me about right here? Yeah, that's probably the best I could do. I'm gonna put a little oil right there so I know that that's the center. Okay, perfect. We'll get through this. Let me go through swipe. No, I do kind of need it, but you could answer questions on Carmela's phone coming from Carmela or your phone. Oh, you can't keep there's been weirdos there? Oh, yeah, I could see. Go ahead and take it, baby. I could see Carmela's phone. It's perfect. Thank you. Okay, so now open. Yeah, I got it right here. I'm just gonna put this like that. Oh shoot, what did I do? Okay, I got it. Okay, I'm just gonna roll with it. Hold on, I'm trying to find the center. Okay, there we are. I couldn't see the oil though for a minute. I'm all what? I should have put polish there. I'm just putting protein bond really quick and I'm gonna pick your color. I can't go through the color process because I gotta stay in one spot. But I'll let you pick your color out of these. I'll put it right here and show them the colors. And come here. These polishes are pretty cool. I have so many polishes. Oh my gosh, but I always will. Okay, so now it's gonna be one of these 5 colors. Can you move your hand? So this one, my house call war. This is really pretty. This one is straight up nude. Let me come right here. Hold on. I'm finding the middle, you guys. I'm moving. So it's delayed. Okay, there's that color. Yay, nay. You want this one? I bet this is the one you're gonna like. So let's just do this one. Yeah, well, that's that one. You're either gonna like that one or this one. I already know you. So hold on. There's my middle. That's more sheer. That's the one I have on, and this one's a little cloudier. They're both really pretty though. Hold on, let me go in the middle. Which one do you guys like? This one has a little lavender. That's a little pink. Pink, 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 pink. Okay, let's go pink. So his, you know what I like about his bottles? I'll show you a color really quick. And I feel like everybody's going through this. I know Young Nails new bottles are gorgeous. I'm in love, so just wait for it. But look at how it matches. Do you want that instead? Do you want it instead? Yes or no? I don't care. You could have either or. Are you sure? Okay. I could put it on your toes. Okay, guys. So let me see where I'm at. Okay, let me stay right here. Ah, that is so weird how it's stuck there. Okay, this is a one coat watch. Do you see how she has white mark? Huh? Okay, I can't go longer than 2 hours. So they're doing nails together live is out of the question. We'll have to break it up in like 6 lives. Just kidding. Okay. They're like, okay, you're getting too much airtime, girl. Okay, I'll hurry up. But one coat is actually pretty. That's all I have on mine too. The pink is the best choice. Okay, hold on. She has a little bit of dry right there. That's fine. But like his brush is nice. It does cure with the tacky residue, not overly tacky, kind of slight. He did a good job on picking. His chemist got it. I like it. I might do too, just because you could see a little bit of white mark. Because your nails do that. Nothing that I do to them, it's just how they are. So I'm probably gonna go 2 coats, but it'll cure tight. Go under the light. I'm staying right where I need to be, so I know. Let's see. Okay, let me go up a little more. I mean, I like them. I'm gonna have another line of polishes. I just bought all of the Elegant Glass new collection. So pretty. They're less expensive than these two, but they're just as good. So I just a nude freak, so I bought a lot of nudes and just like unique colors. Like mauves are popular right now, but hard to find. And there's a lot of brown based stuff, which is really hot right now. Like, and I cured mine 30-second cure in between, and I didn't ripple, nothing. Go ahead. Yeah, two's pretty on you. This is super pretty, really pretty. This one isn't the color I have on. This one's actually a little off. Mine's a little pinker, look, but it's still, do you want it pinker? I'll go over with that color. Let's see what it looks like. Okay, I'm gonna wipe this real quick. You guys don't see me do this because it shouldn't touch it, but I'll be fine. So let me go here. I think this is the one I have on. And I do this sometimes, 2 coats of, let me see which one I have on. I'll know when I pull it out. Nope, that is not. Oh, it's right here. Yep, that's not the one I reviewed. Is it? Okay. I don't know. I think you should go over with this color. Yeah, that's pretty. I like the combo too. So look, we just made our own color. So pretty. Okay, let me get this done. You guys got to get off of here. But look how nice it stays. It's not flooding anywhere. It's kind of like it's like all my polishes I like a lot. I have a few brands I like. I love Manicure, of course. Not just because it's young nails, it's just such a tight gel. This is a little thicker than Manicure, but not so thick it's going to change the shape of your nail. Okay. Huh? It is silky, huh? I like the combo of this. This is pretty. This color is called, go ahead. Um, where's the name at? Oh, it's right here. Perfection. That's what I'm talking about. Perfection. Perfection. I like the combo of them both. I just came up with the color. I love it. I do this with like sheer pink and sheer white. Like sometimes I'll do sheer white and then sheer pink 101 over it. And it's, or 102 will be a little more peach. Wow, I'm able to do all 5 of them without it moving. It's a little cool in here now, but, like, the consistencies, the coverage is super gorgeous. It looks like it's see-through, but it's not. Very, very nice. Let me go a little more there. Go under. Let me go with your top coat. I'm gonna put this top coat on you though, the, polished. I bought one of his top coats to try it, but I didn't bring it with me, and I didn't buy 2 of everything, so I kinda learned my lesson, just buy a few colors of something you think you might like to try it, don't buy the whole collection and be like, "Wah." I did that with gel in a bottle. The only ones I like is the pearly ones and the jelly. Nah, you're so welcome, you guys. Thank you for spending your time on here. So I will finish these up. You could come check them out. This is top coat I have on right now. So this is by Elegance from or Elegant Glass. I always mix them up. Elegant Glass is a different company than my Elegance. It's their new non-white, it's polished UV LED non-cleanse gel. And actually it's pretty nice. It's like finish Biogno, it's just thinner. It's not the same ingredients. They're a little different, but they both are decent. So far I like this. Thank you guys for getting me past 100 likes. It was awesome. Thank you, thank you. Oh, it needs to be 114 because 13 is a weird number. Come on, 114. I'm just kidding. I don't know. I won't even stay at a place that you like our own. Didn't do it. All right, I'm cool with that. That's hilarious. Okay. And go one more time. Thank you guys. Because that was a 60 and I just want 30 more seconds on that. Let's see. Let me go 30. So I did a minute 30 with this top coat and I liked it. Oh, it's a non-white. Okay, come out with that one. All right. So look how shiny it is. Oh, I can't show you close. That was funny. All of a sudden they're like, you're too close. I'm like, I'm zoomed out all the way. It's all right though. So I'll keep it under 2 hour mark, but this is the great alive. Okay, hold on. Let me go back where that gel was. Let me stop for a minute. Sorry, guys. Okay, there we go. So all I'm doing is just making sure that it's not stuck here. Wait, I'm off? Okay, I got it. I see. Okay, I gotta stay right here. I can't move. Dang it, you gotta move to me. I'm so used to moving every direction. Okay, I'm gonna have to just finish one hand and show them. Okay, and then I'll take a picture. I'm just dusting. This doesn't have swipe on it. I'm just dusting them off. Okay, let's condition these. First, let's make sure they're straight. Come right here. Okay, I could tighten it a little more here. I'm not filing the sides of her nails. I'm filing kind of under. And let me go down. Okay, see what I'm doing? And it brings it in. Sometimes, okay, so let me critique this. It is a little more bulkier, but it is a nice polish. Very nice polish. Okay, come right here. Okay, underneath because I e-filed so much under there. Okay, so I'm going to show a different view here before I end the video. Okay, come right here. Oh my goodness, I can't get a good view. But I'll take a picture of them. It's kind of the view of everything on here. I'm so sorry, you guys. That's better right there. Okay, see that? Very pretty color. Let me move my fingers out of the way. That is it. Love you guys so much. Thank you for spending your evening with us. Have a beautiful night. Rest well. Some of you morning, and I'll see you next live. Thank you for spending the time with the Vibe Tribe. Bye.